गुड मॉर्निंग स्टूडेंट्स। पिछली बार हमने ऑर्गेनोमेटालिक कंपाउंड्स की डेफिनेशन के बारे में, उनके क्लासिफिकेशन के बारे में और कौन कौन से कंपाउंड्स ऑर्गेनोमेटालिक कहलाते हैं उनके बारे में डिस्कस किया था। अब हमें पता है कि मेन ग्रुप एलिमेंट्स और ट्रांजिशन मेटल एलिमेंट्स ये अलग अलग प्रकार के ऑर्गेनोमेटालिक कंपाउंड्स फॉर्म करते हैं। यहाँ पर अब अपने पास दो टर्म्स हैं, ऑर्गेनो और मेटालिक, अर्थात एक ऑर्गेनिक ग्रुप होगा और एक मेटालिक ग्रुप यहाँ पर प्रेजेंट होगा। इन दोनों के बीच में जब भी बंध बनेगा तो उसे अपन ऑर्गेनो मेटालिक कंपाउंड्स कहते हैं। ये अपन ने डिस्कस किया था और इनकी डेफिनेशन के बारे में भी बताया था, और इसमें ये भी डिस्कस हुआ था कि कार्बोक्सिलिक एसिड्स के जो भी मेटालिक कंपाउंड्स होते हैं वो इनमें अपन इंक्लूड नहीं करते। अब आज जो डिस्कशन का टॉपिक है वो है मेथड्स ऑफ प्रिपरेशन, डिफरेंट टाइप्स ऑफ ऑर्गेनोमेटालिक्स को कैसे कैसे अपन प्रिपेयर कर सकते हैं। बेसिकली यहाँ पर 3 प्रकार की अभिक्रियाएं हैं जिनके द्वारा हम ऑर्गेनोमेटालिक कंपाउंड्स, चाहे वो मेन ग्रुप के हों चाहे वो ट्रांजिशन एलिमेंट्स के हों, उन सबको हम प्रिपेयर कर सकते हैं। 3 बेसिक मेथड्स जो हैं वो हैं बाय एडिशन रिएक्शन, योगात्मक अभिक्रियाएं, बाय सब्स्टिट्यूशन रिएक्शन, और थर्ड जो है वो मिसलेनियस रिएक्शंस। एडिशन रिएक्शंस जैसे कि आपको पता है योगात्मक अभिक्रियाएं हैं, इनमें एक ग्रुप, एक मॉलिक्यूल या एक रेडिकल अपन ऐड कर सकते हैं और इस प्रकार के यौगिकों का फॉर्मेशन किया जा सकता है। So the first method is methods involving free radical। ये एडिशन रिएक्शन का पहला मेथड है। यहाँ पर फ्री रेडिकल्स पहले अपन उत्पन्न करेंगे, we will produce the free radicals and then we will combine it or add it to that of the metal so as to get organometallic compounds। एग्जाम्पल यहाँ पर जो दिया हुआ है, जनरल रिएक्शन R+M विच विल गिव यू R-M, अर्थात ऑर्गेनिक ग्रुप और मेटल के बीच में एक सिंगल बॉन्ड यहाँ पर उपस्थित होता है या बन जाता है। इसका कॉमन एग्जाम्पल जो है वो है द फ्री मिथाइल रेडिकल्स विच आर प्रोड्यूस्ड बाय पैरालिसिस ऑफ टेट्रामिथाइल लेड। हियर वी आर गेटिंग अ फ्री रेडिकल विच इज CH3। दिस CH3 free radical can add to the various metals just like tin. I have taken here only example of tin, but it can also add to zinc and iron to form tetramethyl tin, dimethyl zinc or dimethyl iron. ये सबसे common, this is the most common reaction in case of the free radical. Then second reaction is that of reaction of carbon monoxide with that of metals. Metals can directly react with carbon monoxide in some of the cases under controlled conditions to form the carbon monoxide and metal reactions. For example, here we have combined iron with that of the carbon monoxide at 200 degrees centigrade and 200 atmospheric pressure to get pentacarbonyl iron complex. In the same way, tetracarbonyl nickel can be prepared by simply reacting nickel and carbonyl at ordinary room temperature and pressure. Third type of reaction, addition reaction, is reaction of metals with that of the olefins or substituted alkanes. That means what? The metals can react with these olefins, with any olefins, either they may be substituted or they may be non-substituted. For example, here we have taken the phenyl complex X and sodium and other alkali metal add to olefin so as to form ionic organometallic compounds. PH2C double bond CPH2 plus Na, which we will get PH2C single bond CPH2 with disodium salt is obtained. In case of acetylene, 2 atoms of sodium add to 2 molecules of the hydrocarbon in the following way, which is shown here. PHC triple bond CPH. PH is the phenyl group here, and it reacts with sodium and it gives PHC or phenyl radical of this phenyl complex double bond CPH, single bond CPH, double bond CPH and disodium salt of this. Then next method is hydrometallation. What do you mean by hydrometallation? We have got here term hydro and metallation. That means metal hydrides are added to unsaturated hydrocarbons to get the saturated complexes. So metal hydrides in these cases are MH plus C double bond C. When we add this MH, that is metal hydride, to that of the double bond C double bond C or unsaturated molecules, then we get the saturated molecule where carbon and hydrogen is attached to each other, and we get an organometallic compound. A very common example of this is that of borane, which reacts hydroborane reaction, hydroboration reaction. The borane reacts with the unsaturated RCH double bond CH2 molecule, as you must have learnt in organic chemistry, and then we get a various types of products, that is R whole thrice B. In this way, the borane hydrogen of the borane is slowly and steadily substituted by that of the R group, and finally instead of BH3 we get Br3, which is very useful. Continuation of this, in the continuation of this, we have also got silicon hydrogen bonds. The silicon hydrogen bond adds to alkene at high temperature to get the saturated molecules. Just like here we have taken HSiCl3 plus C6H13 CH double bond CH2, which yields C6H13 CH2 whole twice SiCl3. Aluminium hydride is another reactive hydride. As you all know, aluminium hydride is very reactive and its formula is AlH3. This is a very reactive hydride and which adds to alkene. But the drawback is that it is very difficult to make or synthesize, and it is so reactive that it cannot be stored. So this part is overcome by a reaction developed by Ziegler in 1950 to prepare alkyl aluminium compounds on a large scale, as they are used for polymerization catalysis reaction. The direct reaction which we can represent is Al plus 3H2, which will give plus 6C2H4. That is, alkene is added to the aluminium, and aluminium hydride we cannot prepare directly, AlH3. So aluminium plus hydrogen plus ethylene gas is allowed to react with each other, and here we get triethyl aluminium. This triethyl aluminium is used for the catalytic reaction. Addition of metal alkyls to unsaturated hydrocarbons. Here we already have got a metal alkyl group. Just like here we have got triethyl aluminium, and this is going to react with an unsaturated hydrocarbon ethylene CH2 double bond CH2. When we react these two, we get a product that is ET3, that is ethylene, in which we are going to get ET2 Al CH2 single bond CH2 ET. That means here we are getting a saturated molecule which is in which there is an organic and metallic bond, and an organometallic compound is formed. Then second method which we have to discuss, the first one is the addition or reaction. The second is that of the substitution method. In case of substitution method, one or other group is substituted by some other group. So the first reaction among this is that of reaction of metal with the hydrocarbons. Hydrocarbons have got one or more hydrogen atom, as you all know, and they may be active, acidic, or active enough to behave like hydrogen atoms, undergo reaction with highly electropositive metals to form organometallic compounds. For example, RC triple bond CH, that is acetylene plus sodium. Here the hydrogen atom of acetylene is highly acidic, and so it forms the sodium derivative. In the same way, when cyclopentadiene in C5H6, when this it undergoes reaction with the metal, it undergoes the reaction with metals such as potassium and iron to form the organometallic compound, that is C5H5 whole twice Fe, cyclopentadiene molecule. Cyclopentadiene is so reactive that it is able to reduce, especially prepared iron oxide or copper oxide also. Iron oxide plus C5H6 when you react in triethyl phosphine, then we form C5H5 whole twice iron plus H2O, which is liberated in case of the iron oxide. Now, second is that of the reaction of halocarbons with that of the metals. Metals react with the halocarbons or these alkyl halides to form the organometallic compounds. C2H5I, when it reacts with zinc, then we get C2H5ZnI. In this manner, we prepare Grignard reagent, which is a very common reagent and very useful reagent. When methyl iodide reacts with magnesium in presence of dry ether, then we get CH3MgI. Right? In this process we get these sort of that is Grignard reagent. The third method of substitution is that reaction of the metal with ethers. In case of ether, we have got the general formula ROR, and it reacts with the metal to form RM and MOR. That is, we get here organometallic compound of the formula R-M. So this is the method of ether in which we can do these sort of reactions. The second example which I have cited here is that of PHCH2, that is benzyl and benzyl hydryl methyl ethers reacts with. This is the benzyl hydryl methyl ether. It reacts with the lithium and it gives you the organometallic compound of lithium. Next substitution reaction is that of the transmetallation. What do you mean by transmetallation? Transmetallation means metal-metal exchange reaction. That means one metal is exchanged or substituted by the other metal. So the general reaction can be represented as R-M plus M-. This is another metal, and which in turn will give you Rm plus M. That means the first metal is being substituted by that of the second method. The common example here is that of the cadmium chloride. The cadmium chloride reacts with Grignard reagent and it gives you CH3 whole twice cadmium plus MgCl2 and MgBr2. Another example, sodium salt of C5H5 plus FeCl2, which will give C5H5 whole twice Fe plus NaCl. So these reactions are all substitution reactions. Just like transmetallation reaction, the other type of reaction is metallation reaction. In case of metallation reaction, there occurs metal hydrogen exchange. That means earlier metal and metal were getting exchanged. Here metal is being exchanged by hydrogen, or we can say hydrogen is being exchanged by that of the metal atom. For example, if we take the common reaction, then it is RH plus My. When RH plus My, the hydrogen is replaced by the metal Rm plus Hy, we obtain this sort of product in which organometallic compound Rm is formed. Phenyl lithium, it reacts with the pyrrole and we get C6H6 plus lithium derivative of the pyrrole. In the same manner, metal halogen exchange. Now here the metal is exchanged by that of the halogen. The common reaction can be Rx plus My, which will give you Rm plus Xy. That means organometallic compound is being formed and the metal is combined with that of the organic group and the halogen is combined with that of the other group. The common example which is given here is butyl lithium, which reacts with the bromopyridine and then it forms the lithium complex of the pyridyl, that is called as 3-pyridyl lithium plus butyl bromide is formed as a product. So these reactions are simple substitution reactions. One more substituted reaction is simple ligand exchange. That means ligand is exchanged between the two atoms. For example, here A plus My, which will give you Am plus Y, where A and Y, both of them are ligand. So the first complex, which was My, here the ligand is replaced by A and a new organometallic Am is formed. So these are the common examples of the substitution reaction. Now miscellaneous methods, there are not many miscellaneous methods, but still we have got two miscellaneous methods, in which first is electrolytic reduction. Number of organometallic compounds can be prepared by the electrolytic reduction by electrolyzing triethyl aluminium. When we take triethyl aluminium, sodium fluoride with that of the lead cathode. When we are taking lead as a cathode and then we are electrolyzing triethyl aluminium sodium fluoride, then we obtain PBET. PBET twice, that is the tetraethyl lead complex is obtained as the organometallic compound. In this miscellaneous method itself, we have got reaction of diazoalkanes with that of the metal hydrides or halides. Both of them can react with diazoalkanes. CH2N2, that is diazo compound, plus mercury chloride HgCl2, then we get chloromethyl mercury chloride complex is obtained here. In the same manner, when hydride is taken, hydride we are taking of manganese HMnCO5 CH2N2, then we get CH3MnCO5 plus N2. So these are the common methods through which the organometallic complexes or organometallic compounds can be synthesized.